Hey, what's happening, guys? What's going on YouTube? You have tuned into Rules for Rebels. You're going to want to make sure you pay attention to this video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys not only how to get free, high-ranking backlinks going to your website, but also how you can get free promotion and free advertising for your business. Now, for those of you guys who watch my episodes of Side Hustle Tuesdays, one kind of recurring trend that you may have noticed is a lot of these businesses wound up taking off after they got some type of mention in a local newspaper, some type of news publication, on BuzzFeed or some type of industry blog, some women's magazine. A lot of these businesses, like a fair bit of them, took off after some free promotion. Now, in some instances, this promotion was just random luck. But in other instances, these people kind of crafted and reached out to reporters and things like that. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. This website, it's called HARO. It stands for Help a Reporter. It's actually Help a Reporter Out, HARO. But the website is helpareporter.com. We're on the website right now. So let me tell you guys kind of quickly kind of how this works, and then I'll kind of show you around the website a little bit. So you're going to visit this website, helpareporter.com. And most of you guys, I'm guessing, aren't journalists, so you're a source. And let me tell you guys a little bit of a story. So because I have a decent presence on the internet, I talk a lot about e-commerce, about Amazon, about print on demand. A lot of reporters and things like that will reach out to me. There's a reporter for the Wall Street Journal and Yahoo Finance who I would say 2 to 3 times a year she'll reach out to me. And she'll normally hit me up on my DMs on Instagram. And she'll say something like, she'll be like, I'm doing a story on Amazon FBA sellers. Could I found your YouTube video. Initially when she found me from YouTube. But she said, I found your YouTube video. I was wondering if you'd be willing to talk to me for a few minutes and kind of shed some more light on this. And I said, okay, sure. And she wanted to know about sourcing products from Alibaba and things like that. And now that I've kind of got a relationship with her, she'll reach out to me for other things. So a while back, she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I'm hearing a lot about fake reviews. This is probably a couple years back, but I'm hearing a lot about fake reviews on Amazon. Can you tell me a little bit about that? More recently, she reached out to me and said, print on demand has been huge for a while, Amazon merch. But she was like, I'm starting to hear about this Amazon merch, this print on demand thing. Could I call you? Will you talk to me about that? And occasionally I'll get people reaching out to me for different things. Someone reached out to me the other day. They worked for the BBC, and I'm just gonna make a joke about BBC. We'll keep this family friendly. They worked for the BBC, and they were doing some type of short documentary on the FIRE lifestyle. Financial independence retiring early. And I've made a couple videos about FIRE, right? Like I've made a couple videos how to retire before you're 40. What is barista FIRE? What is Coast FIRE? And so apparently she saw a couple of my videos. She wanted to know if she could use a clip from the video in the documentary. And she also wanted to know if I'd be willing to talk to her to just kind of shed some more light on kind of barista FIRE and the FIRE industry. So anyhow, if you're putting yourself out there on YouTube, these opportunities are going to come to you kind of naturally. And it can be really beneficial. In some of these articles, they've linked to my websites. They'll mention me. They've linked to my YouTube channel. And if you have a business, man, and you can get mentioned in the Wall Street Journal, Yahoo News, anything like that, not only is it a really, really powerful backlink to your website that's going to help you rank higher in Google, but also the hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands of people who read that article are going to know all about you. And Glenn Zubia of Merch Minds, Hustler Hacks, another YouTuber, he's had a couple big articles made about him. I think Money Magazine did one about him, how this 28-year-old made $120,000 selling T-shirts online. Another one was about how he bought his house selling on eBay. But he gets a ton of free press, a ton of free promotion. And, from the Side Hustle Tuesday episodes, you guys know how important it is. So anyhow, this is the website. You're going to click I'm a Source. Let's see how it works. Join the 800,000 plus HARO users already using our service to connect with journalists. You're going to register. You're going to put in your name, your country and state, your phone number, your email, and pretty much at that point, you're done. Now, this isn't a platform in the sense where you're going to go browse for opportunities. What happens, you sign up and you select a couple interest areas. So it could be business and finance, it could be health and nutrition, it could be sports. And there's really nothing to browse, but 3 times a day. I think it's like 8 in the morning, maybe 12:35 in the afternoon. I'm probably a little bit off on each time. So maybe 12:35 in the afternoon, and then again at maybe 5:35 or something like that. They're going to send out 3 emails a day, and the emails are going to have a big list of, anywhere between 20 and maybe 60 or 80 different lists of reporters who are looking for stories on certain things. So one person might be, hi, I'm Candy Sue. I'm with the Chicago Tribune. I'm looking to write an article about hoverboards exploding. If anybody can help me out with this article, reach out to me. My name's Jennifer Whitkins, and I'm writing an article about pre-workout supplements and if they're dangerous. If you work in the fitness industry, if you take pre-workouts and you can shed some light, essentially they're looking for somebody in a niche or in an interest area who can kind of educate them a little bit on the subject matter. And oftentimes they're looking for somebody to quote in the article. Now, reporters either have to or like to quote their sources. So if you happen to be the person who they select to talk to them about an issue, more than likely they're going to support you, or they're going to quote you or cite you in the article, I should say. So we'll just say I have an e-commerce site that sells 3D printers. If a reporter is looking to do a story about CAD design or 3D printers, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be something directly related to what you do. Like if I run an e-commerce business that sells 3D printers, but I sign up for the business news and a reporter is looking to write an article about Shopify and using Shopify to run your business, even though that's not directly related to my business, I could still reach out to that reporter and say, hey, I use Shopify to run my business where I sell 3D printers. It's called JohnnyButkins3Dprinters.com, and I use Shopify. I'm on the basic plan. I've been using it for 3 years. I love Shopify because I'm not a graphic designer, but it still allows me to make a website. And then when Jennifer Whitkins goes to write her site, she says, hey, according to Johnny Butkins, owner of 3dprinters.com, with a hyperlink in the text linking back to my website, he says he's been running Shopify for 3 years. Now, maybe some of those people will follow that link over to my website and check it out. But if nothing else, I got a backlink, and I'm not going to get into a whole lesson about backlinks and what have you, but the more authoritative of a site a link comes from, the more important it is. So if I have a blog like johnnys3dprinting.com and I link to my website johnnys3dprintersforsale.com, it's not going to be that powerful because it's just an average old blog, right? But if a source like Yahoo Finance or the Chicago Tribune or the New York Post or the Cron.com links to me, well, that's very authoritative. And this is even more important after Google did an update. I forget when Medic happened, but Google did an update called Medic, and a lot of sites really got hurt by the Medic update. What the Medic update is, it really kind of wants authoritative information. Now, this is more important for more serious issues. So if you have a website or a business about something related to like health, money, or law, because those are more serious, right? Like bad information could cause you to lose money. It could cause you to get in legal trouble. So, Google's much more concerned about the information being cited and authoritative when it comes to like business, finance, and law. But really with anything, the more authoritative a website is, the better off it is as a backlink. So if you get a backlink from a reputable news source, really, really powerful in Google. It's really going to help your Google ranking, and the higher you appear in Google, the better your business is going to do, the more traffic you're going to get. So again, I suppose there's not a ton to show you here because it's not like we can really browse and see open stories. What you're going to do, you're going to click sign up, and first name, last name, email, phone, country, company, or your website, password, and your annual revenue. You sign up, and from now on, you will start getting 3 emails per day with, again, anywhere from maybe 40 to as many as 100 subjects, depending on how many categories you sign up for. And this is an opportunity for free promotion of your business. as well as free backlinks. So would highly, highly, highly recommend you guys check this out. Again, all you're doing is signing up for an email list. If you're too busy to deal with it now, don't respond to them. When you have some free time, or if one happens to come through and you're sitting on a pooper and got a few minutes to browse the email and see if there's any interesting stories, reach out, respond to the reporter, and if they want to use you, it's free marketing, guys. It's really, really cool. So again, this is called HARO, Help a Reporter Out. You can find this at helpareporter.com. I'll link to it in the description box below. If any of you guys have used this site or have anything else to share about it, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button down below. I'll catch you guys on the next video.